I'm back. What the heck? This is weird. How do I start the video? What? I haven't done this in 6 months? My last thing was 6 months ago. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. It's been a minute. Apparently 6 months is what YouTube says. Um, hey, how you doing? I haven't cut my hair. I still go to ASU, and I'm here to say something. I need to calm down so I can get into the mood of the video, because this isn't like, no, it is a happy video. What am I saying? The purpose of this video is to say thank you. No, I'm not quitting. I'm not retiring. I'm not like leaving my channel, whatever. This is actually the start of hopefully a bit of content over the next couple weeks. I've been wanting to make this video, this specific video saying thank you for a really long time. Saying thank you to you. Yes, you. I know you're watching, obviously, because you're here and you're listening. You. And to some people that I'm going to name. And I said to myself, I wrote down some notes for this video on my phone. And I said, I'm not going to try to list every single person I want to say thank you to. And it's mainly YouTubers in the community. And then, of course, I list like 20 of them. So if I don't name you, just know this. I'm gonna preface, because the first thing I'm gonna go into is the people that I want to thank, and then we're gonna talk about some other stuff. Just because I want to say thank you, because I'm so grateful and appreciative of this community and everything it's provided for me since I joined it. Really, on I say Easter Day of 2020. I need to stop saying I still do that. It's like, it's 6 months later and I'm still saying 20 times in the video. So know this before I go into like thanking specific people. If you have ever interacted with me, you've either watched one of my videos, or you've been in a stream, or like I read your message, or you just sent a message, or like we DM'd on Instagram. If we have ever interacted, thank you. And I appreciate you. And I appreciate that we have been able to have a relationship in whatever way it was. I'm eternally grateful for that. There are some specific people, though, that I do want to, I guess, shout out, but name, because when I'm making this video, it's kind of like a lot of nostalgia making this, because it's looking back more than 2 years ago until now, and just saying thank you. And this recording has already been 3 minutes, and I need to go quicker, because I'm not trying to make a 20-minute video here. And I'm actually going to start with my family. You know who you are, who were there, and you were kind of a fan since day one. Since I started like, hey, look what I did. Look at this new thumbnail I made. Look at this new video. Look at this cool edit I did. You've always been a fan. And I'm always appreciative of that, because it gave me a sense that what I was doing was worthwhile, and that the people around me also thought that, it was worthwhile. Because if those people that you're closest to, your parents, are saying, no, don't do that, it's a waste of time repetitively, it's like, doesn't feel great when you're doing it. So the support that I had from my family was a big thing. That's where we should start. Now we'll talk about my inspirations. I wrote down 2 of them. If you know me, you already know them. It's MMG and Creator. MMG is the guy that got me into Mountain Mobile. He's the guy that got me into YouTube and gave me the idea of like, hey, I could do that. I could make videos. And then Creator is a guy who, he's my favorite content creator of all time. And he really inspired kind of how I made my content. MMG inspired me to make content. Creator inspired how I made my content. Kind of the energy that I went for. I'm saying past tense. The energy that I go for, that kind of thing. And some of like the bits that I love doing and my outro all comes from him. And I'm just umming. I just keep umming. Why do I keep umming? I'm going to cut that out. Said it again! What the heck? I need to get... Okay, motivations. Next up, motivations. There are a few people here, and these are getting into other creators that were still active. Obviously, MMG had moved on from Madden Mobile, and Creator has never played Madden Mobile in his life. But I wrote down 3 names of creators in the community when I was posting during summer 2 years ago. It's Goose, Finns, and Beast. Those 3 guys, they were ahead of me, and they were really the standard. It was daily uploads, it was quality content, and it was me looking up at them and saying, that's where I want to be. You know, part of that is like, I want that many subs, I want that many views, I want that many people in my live streams, in my chat. And the other part of it is like, I want my video to be that good. I want my thumbnails to be that good. Sometimes they were, sometimes they weren't. But those 3 guys in particular helped motivate me when I was making videos. And then through my time just being active, I was able to connect with so many people. And this is one where I got very, I guess, picky. I just want to shout out 2 guys that I've been close with. That's Patriots Man and Finns. Those 2 guys, we've pretty much talked. We talk constantly. It hasn't been like we haven't talked in a year, like it has been with a lot of other creators. They've been really good friends to me, and they were very helpful when I was uploading consistently and I needed opinions. You know, does this thumbnail look good? Should I change this? Should I put this edit in my video? Things like that. And also just, you know, being there and supporting you in everything that you're doing. So I really appreciate those 2 guys, as well as everybody else who did those things. And then I want to shout out, this is where this big list comes in. I labeled it fellow creators. These are all people, creators that in some way affected my journey. They have affected my journey so far on YouTube, whether that's being just a fellow creator that, you know, you could do collabs with, or you could, you know, compare yourself to, say, you know, that's a good idea, or that's like a cool edit or something, or a cool thumbnail, or a good title idea, and see all those different things. Some of them have been good friends. Some of them, one of them I've met in real life. So I'm just going to read names out in no particular order. I mean, the order that I wrote them down, which is no particular order. OG Aaron, Playmaker, Big Bad, MM20, Brent, Alex, Starter, MMT, and then I'm going to preface these last 4, which are Maya. I'm going to preface them, but I'm going to say the names first. Maya, Bell, Slay, and CHF. Not a ton of people know those guys, except for Slay. Everyone knows Slay. And a lot of people know CHF. But those 4 guys, there was basically a gap, probably from all the way through Overdrive. Once Justabro and MMG stopped uploading Madden Mobile, it was up to those 4 guys, among others, to kind of carry the weight. And they were still present to me. They were kind of some of the only creators that I felt bridged the gap between kind of the pandemic time, when there was a big rush of people, including me, back to being a creator, between then going back to when the established guys, MMG, Justabro, and others, stopped playing because the game stunk, at least in their opinion. So that's a really big part, because if they hadn't been there, then who knows if my interest in the game would have been there, and therefore my interest to upload. And then those guys, you know, just unique personalities, guys that had a place in the community and are so special. Like, I was literally just going through my subscriptions list when I was looking at these names, and it's like some of them I know, but Starter, he is not a guy that I think about a lot, like, ever. When I think of like the Madden Mobile community, it's normally the guys that I've interacted with a lot and recently, or the bigger names, none of which apply to Starter. But he is a guy that was really awesome, really cool, and really fun to have in the community, even though he was only, you know, uploading for a short amount of time. It's just cool stuff like that. And there's a bajillion creators that are just like that, who maybe they were only uploading for a short amount of time, but it still makes, at least my experience in this community, so incredibly special. I need to fix my hair because it's getting wild, which has, changed a little bit since we last met. Moving on, last two categories that I'm talking about. So the next thing is just some experiences. Thinking back, I say experiences, they're memories. They're memories. So all of the streams, so many streams, a lot of streams. Probably more streams than videos. I'm not sure, but maybe. With those came raids, being able to raid other people. 2 years ago, literally everybody was streaming at night. Every single night there was somebody to raid, and it was amazing. For a game with a fairly small community, being able to have that kind of connection, not only to where everybody is streaming all the time, but also to where we're all raiding each other, it's awesome. Kind of like raids or collabs, I've had the opportunity to collab with a ton of different creators, and I'm always grateful to have been able to do that. And also, this is all just collab stuff. Tournaments. That's so cool. Who thought of that idea? Making that into content, that's amazing. Some more personal ones are I think it was a 90-day streak that I had where I had a video and a stream every single day for 90 days straight. That's insane. What? How did I do that? I don't know. But I did. So, stuff happens. Other specific streams, I was just scrolling through my YouTube channel, all the videos. The Halloween stream 2 years ago went for 10.5 hours. I remember that so vividly, as being just the energy of that stream was so amazing. And then all of my 24-hour streams. I think I did 4, maybe, I don't remember. I think 4 24-hour streams. Those have always been fun, always enjoyable, always amazing. And though definitely challenging, always rewarding. And then the last thing I have there under experiences are my outros. We all know my outros. That comes directly from, just getting my style from other creators, creating kind of the Jam Fam, and having that is just special and cool. And at least for me, that song On and On will have one specific meaning to me for the rest of my life, which is amazing. And that brings me to the last kind of section I have here that I wrote down, which is just a list of things that I was able to do because of the support that I had from you guys. If I'm only supported in one thing, if I only got views and comments and likes and positive feedback on sneak peek videos and nothing else, I would feel let's just make sneak peek videos and do nothing else. But you guys supported everything that I did, which encouraged me to do other things as well. So that included, but I'm sure wasn't limited to, I'm sure I'm forgetting stuff, I made merch. What? I had hundreds of subscribers, not even 1,000, and I made merch. That was awesome. Among Us streams. That's not supposed to be my game, but we did it. That's amazing. Different content, those long streams that I would always do. I'm talking 4, 5, 6 hours. The 10-hour ones, those were always amazing. Podcast. I made a podcast. I think it's called The Rant. I'm honestly forgetting. I made a podcast, and that's possible because of the support from all of you guys. The Creator Squad is another one. The pop-up tourneys, which was an idea I came up with, and not only did I feel supported enough to go for it, it worked, and then it became a thing, which was awesome to see. I did the NFL predictions for a while and then stopped. And then I made a vlog. What? You go back to my first video, watch that. I don't think that you would predict that same person is going to make a vlog, which I guess is not the same person. It's still me, but I'm very different from 5 or 6 years ago, whenever it was. That's the end of the list, though. It's been a while since that first video. I'll give you a snippet of it right here.
All right. So today I am making my first ever Madden Mobile YouTube video.
Going from that to where I am now is it's been an incredible journey. I wanted to make this video to say thank you, and I think I've done that to some specific people and some specific groups and the general group of everyone who has done anything to make my journey special. I apologize now. This is the apology part of the video. Sorry this video is so long. I appreciate you immensely if you have watched through the whole thing. And I will throw in here that there are some videos and some streams that I would like to make and do very soon. There should be like an announcement video soon about a stream that's coming up. I'm not sure when it's going to be, so I'm not going to say anything about it yet, but it might be next weekend, but I'm not sure. So yeah, remember that. I got some other videos. I'm looking right there. There's something right there that I'm going to make a video on, and not going to say what it is yet, but it's in a big box. So about this big. So we'll get to that. We'll have some fun, and if I can find the time, going into my senior year, so time might be limited with all the work that I have to do, but we'll see. I'd love to get into some more content and find some things that I enjoy uploading. I've talked for long enough. It's nearly 20 minutes now. I'm going to see if I can edit this down a bit, and hopefully it was enjoyable and appreciated from you. I would love to hear stuff in the comments. I would love to hear like memories or moments that you think about all the time or you appreciate. Anything like that would be awesome to hear from you guys. That's it. How do I end my videos? Can I remember my outro? Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe as always, and I'll see you next time. Which is from Miss Mag 822. Talk about inspirations, man. I'll see you guys next time. Silent home again. There we go. How do I? What?